We will have to declare to the NMC that we have practiced for a certain number of hours. Now that's obviously to make sure that we're safe, that we're working to a certain standard, rather than someone who just remains on the register perhaps and works 3 hours in those 3 years of the revalidation period. You're going to struggle to keep up to date and remain fit to practice if you only work 3 hours. So the NMC say that we must have worked for 450 hours during the last 3 years. So that's very easy. The NMC have produced template forms that you can fill in to prove that you have worked that time. So obviously if you are employed, then that's very easy for you to say that you have worked those 450 hours, or however many more hours you may have worked at the beginning. You just need to maintain a record of the hours in your portfolio, and for nurses we need to do 450 hours in 3 years. Obviously if you're a nurse and a midwife, you need to do 450 nursing hours and 450 midwifery hours. And obviously midwives do have some slightly different requirements, so you would need to have a look into those individually. So the practice hours, there is a form that you can fill in, and this is the form. Very simple. You just, obviously there's the date, there's the name of your organisation. This is the sample form from the NMC, which obviously they've left off the name and address, but for example I've just put my surgery address on there. And then your work setting, so for most of us it will be general practice, and your scope of practice. And if you look at the top of the form, they actually give you that information. So for us it's direct patient care, and the number of hours that you do. Now obviously if you had to verify that, you could very easily verify that by your pay slips, by your P45. So that's a very easy one. And then a brief description of your work. Again, that's very easy for all of us to do.